All right, traders. So the way our crypto market is expanding, it's just crazy, and it looks like it's not going to stop expanding any sooner, right? And one of the best things which I like about crypto market right now is certainly coming from FTX exchange itself. So these two instruments are essentially your Tesla against Dogecoin and Tesla against Bitcoin. Essentially, you can long Tesla with your Dogecoin holdings or maybe your BTC holdings as well. Now, I don't see any other exchange trying to do this, but it's FTX as of now. FTX enables you to buy Tesla stocks with the help of your Dogecoin holdings, to be honest with you, right? Now, these things are certainly exciting and interesting if you just dig deep into it. As we go to the price action itself, you can see how this is starting to emerge strong from the lows, guys. Now, this was entirely hype driven, right? Now, Dogecoin's value kept on rising against Tesla just because of the hype. Now I do think that since the hype has died down, we'll start seeing what what actually has real value. And yes, guys, you all of us know what has the real value. I don't think that Dogecoin essentially is even close to what Tesla can do in real life. Right now, here comes your fundamental situation going on. You can't simply long into any asset that does not have any use case or is not being driven by some factor at least. So certainly, guys, if you just compare Tesla and Dogecoin, first of all, there is no comparison, to be honest with you. But if you just compare from the price action perspective, Tesla will start catching up in the long haul, whereas Dogecoin will certainly keep on sliding slowly to the downside in terms of your USD pairs and Bitcoin pairs itself. Now, what do you do with your Dogecoin holdings? The best use case right now might be probably longing Tesla stock with the help of your Dogecoin holdings, right? As the trend has started emerging strong from the lows, and you can see a series of 3-day candles just leaving the bear control zone and want to trend to the upside. And guys, I don't think it's going to be that big of a rocket science, as crypto markets breakdown could lead the price action back onto these levels where Tesla against Dogecoin was initially listed on FTX itself, and that could be a good looking trade in the coming days, guys. I certainly feel that that could be a good looking trade, as certainly the value exchange, the value proposition in Dogecoin keeps on fading to the downside, whereas the value proposition on Tesla will always continue to rise as the market demand is there. Right now, Bitcoin also, guys, BTC, like similar thing is applicable on Tesla BTC as well. You can long Tesla asset with the help of your BTC holdings, right? And this has been on an uptrend ever since Bitcoin put in a top all the way towards your $58,000 levels. You can see a series of higher lows again and again being printed by Tesla. Right now, one share of Tesla is worth 0.02 BTC, guys. This is 2 million Satoshis for you per Tesla stock. And this is a strong trend and a formulation, guys. This one is emerging on the 3-day time frame itself with everything postured to be bullish. And certainly, guys, this is one of the price action which certainly I was entertaining all throughout the bull runs, right? And you know the power of these breakouts, guys. I'm talking about this one right here. This is your rectangular situation going on in terms of the price action squeeze itself. And guys, I think one of the strongest breakouts come from the rectangular squeeze which happens. Now, how do you do that? How do you long Tesla with the help of your Bitcoin holdings? You go to FTX, guys. First of all, create an account on FTX. Link will be down in the description below. And then you go to settings, and then you just go and enable the margin trading, guys. And I'll leave the tutorial for this entire exchange somewhere in the description, and it will be on top as well. And you can find out how to enable your spot margin trading, and I explain how does that thing actually work. Right now, I got my spot margin enabled for this account right here. So essentially that means that just with the help of USDT as my main collateral, I can essentially play any asset, guys. I can long and short any asset any asset in the futures market, even in spot as well, guys. Even in spot, I can make my spot trades just by having USDT as my collateral. Right now, for this matter, we are looking at Tesla against Dogecoin, and let's say that we just want to go ahead and we want to buy 0.1 Tesla. Now that's going to cost me 339 Dogecoin, but I do not have any Dogecoin. Still, my order is going to go through. For that matter, let's just go for that market buy, margin buy. Yep, there we go, and there goes your buy. Kind of illiquid right now. The market is illiquid, which is why one single buy just pushed the candle to the upside on the early time frame itself, causing a breakout, I guess. But yeah, guys, yeah. So essentially what happened right here is that now I hold Tesla, and my collateral is Dogecoin. Essentially, I longed Tesla with the help of Dogecoin holdings while not having Dogecoin itself. Now, what essentially happens is that, let me show this to you guys. Now, what happens is that my Dogecoin balance will get into negative, right? Because I longed Tesla with the help of Dogecoin. So this is going to be negative, and this is what I have as of now, right? So essentially $69 worth of Tesla bought in Dogecoin, having USDT as a collateral, guys. I don't think any exchange is capable of doing this kind of shit. Trust me, to be honest with you. I don't think Binance is close to this kind of thing where you can cross collateralize every little thing and just long and short anything that you want if you know what you're doing with your margin. Certainly this is the best. This is the best, guys. This is the best feature that I've come across on any exchange for that matter, right? Now, alright, so essentially if you just jump back onto the charts right here, certainly guys, we just made a 0.1 Tesla tokenized stock purchase right here, and if you just simply want to go ahead and if you want to dump it on the market, most likely it'll cause that another illiquid dump to the downside if I just simply sell this one on margin, guys. Remember, we are doing that on margin. If you don't have margin enabled, you got to do that, and otherwise you will not be able to use your USDT as your collateral to do all of this, right? Now, alright, let's go for that margin sell. You see right here, illiquid, guys. Market is a bit of illiquid right now. This instrument is certainly illiquid, but if you just take a look at the trend, this is a nice looking trend, guys. This is a simply this simply essentially wants to go to the upside, and this is certainly a good looking trend as of now as well. Now let's jump onto the next one right here. We have Tesla against Bitcoin, right? Now let's do the same thing, guys. Now let's try to buy 0.1 tokenized Tesla stock with BTC. How much is going to cost it, guys? This one is going to cost us 200,000 satoshis right here. Now if I hit that market order for 0.1 Tesla right here, it'll simply just go ahead with that and causing another breakout, guys. Certainly illiquid conditions in the market right now, but I do think that this is the beginning of liquidity maybe entering these kind of situations, right? Now what do we see back again if we go onto the wallet? Now we are long on Tesla with Bitcoin, guys. Now we are long on Tesla with Bitcoin, right? Since you sold that one, and essentially guys, if your spot margin trading is enabled all the way towards 10x, you can do that as well. You can essentially buy, for example, for this matter right here, the account equity currently stands at almost $200, right? So if I have my spot margin leverage exposed all the way towards 10x, I can buy $2,000 worth of Tesla from Bitcoin, guys. By Bitcoin. Now I'm sure this would sound a little confusing, especially if you're entering this space for the first time, and if you're looking at these instruments for the first time. Yes, this is going to sound and look a little confusing, but let me know down in the comments if there is any bit that you don't understand, guys. I have put a comprehensive exchange analysis on FTX itself, and do check that out. I think you will get a better insight as to how this thing is going on right here. But if you understand the concepts behind margin and cross collateralization, I think these things will make a lot of sense to you, right? Now we are long on Tesla with the help of Bitcoin itself, and if you just go back and if you just want to make our market sell, or let's make that market sell of 0.1 Tesla right here, and there we go, we are out back again. Now what essentially happens right here is that most of your balances are cleared, guys. You can just manually go and convert a few USDT into all of these negative balances, and you can just set your balance back into zero, so that, well, you get back into zero in terms of your dust, as the exchange likes to call it. These assets, these small little assets, are your dust. Now what Binance does is, if you have your little teeny tiny bits of assets lying here and there in your wallet, it has one single option to convert every little balance into BNB. Similarly, guys, you can do that on FTX, and it'll convert those small little assets into FTT, and that you can sell it off in the market for USDT or anything like that, guys. Now essentially, you do have various other things on Tesla itself. You have the Tesla USD stock going on. You have Tesla futures as well, one of the instrument which is quite liquid, guys. Now Tesla USD is Tesla September futures is certainly liquid, guys. This is having a $2 million traded volume in the previous 24 cycle itself, and currently it's not in the US markets, but yeah, guys, this is the 24/7 market, and FTX gives you all the instruments, all the stocks as well, that you can buy and sell right during the, let's just say, whenever you want to, guys, whenever you want to. Even if the market is closed, it doesn't really matter. You can go for that purchase and you can just get going with your position. Even if it is Sunday or Saturday, guys, even if the stock market is closed, you can just go with your stock trading. It's as crazy as it can get, guys. This is just as crazy as it can get. And I think FTX is pushing really hard. FTX is pushing really hard in terms of in terms of bridging that ecosystem gap, guys, that we have going on between the stock markets and the crypto market itself. I think this exchange is wholesome, guys. I think if you are willing to trade crypto assets or any asset for the matter, sticking on to one single exchange, familiarizing yourself with one single place is going to be helpful, guys. Jumping on to different exchanges is not going to really work out, essentially, right? Because you are not really proficient with one single exchange and you don't understand every single bit of one exchange, and you try to jump into other exchanges just here and there again and again in search for shit coins. I think, guys, the better option and the better solution as well would be sticking to one exchange, understanding everything that happens in one single exchange. It can be Binance, it can be Bitfinex as well, and it can be OKEX, Huobi, anything, guys. It can be anything. For me personally, I certainly stick to FTX because I feel as a trader, it has everything, guys. It's got everything. It's got futures market, spot market, stock market, leverage tokens, guys. Leverage tokens is also one of the things which I want to talk to you guys about, but I'll do a separate video, and I did a video on leverage token, guys. That video is named 1000x returns in bear market as well. I will leave that video somewhere up top as well. And essentially you can go out for volatility trades as well, guys. These are move contracts. If Bitcoin is moving and you're not sure about the direction, right, but you know that Bitcoin is going to move, so you just simply long these assets, guys. You just simply go ahead and you can long the Bitcoin weekly move contracts. Whether the Bitcoin price goes to the upside or the downside, it doesn't matter. If the volatility expands, these contracts, they go to the upside, guys. Now, essentially, these are the kind of things that I want to prefer over any shitcoin trade for that matter in a 24/7 trading environment, right? And then you got prediction markets as well, which is not that interesting and kind of illiquid. All right, now Olympic is a little bit liquid right here, guys. This is Olympic 2021, and I think, yeah, it's pretty much obvious by now that Olympics is going to be happening, right? Okay. Alright, yeah. So it's pretty much obvious by now that Olympics are happening in Tokyo. But when this instrument came out right here, it was kind of 50-50, guys. We didn't have any official news going on, which is why people went for this trade right here and bought these contracts. Now, how do these things work? If Olympics do happen, this contract will expire at $1. Or if Olympics do not happen, these contracts will expire at 0. You see, so you can either short this one or you can long this one. And if Olympics don't happen and if you're short on this one right here, you will profit. Whereas if you long onto this one and Olympics do happen, well, your expiration cost will be at $1 and you will be ending up in profits, right? So these are the kind of things which is truly innovative, guys, in terms of how this entire crypto landscape can function and what crypto exchanges can do as a whole. This is certainly my preference, guys, as a trader, as a market participant for the previous freaking 5 years. Yes, I think that this is certainly one of the exchanges which I would be completely fine putting my focus into. Alright, guys, bit of a glitch going on right there, but yeah, back to this video here right here, guys. Now, essentially, what you want to do as a trader is fixate your office, guys. For us traders, I think our workspace is going to be exchanges itself, and the more professionally you try to approach your exchange and maybe treat it like your business itself, I guess you will have that, let's just say, good habit towards making money as a trader in general, guys. Now, what is everybody trying to do, guys? Most likely this will resonate with you as well. Everybody is trying to just open their mobile phones and just they want to scroll around Binance and look at whatever shitcoin is trending and I want to jump right into it. Now, guys, that is not a professional behavior, right? If you want to conduct some business professionally, would you be just simply looking at your screen and without any second thought just wanting to buy any asset for that matter? I don't think, guys, that's a good idea. I think your approach defines you as a trader. If you're not changing your approach, if you are trading the lazy way, I think the market will be like that to you, right? Whereas if you're doing your homework, if you're digging deep into the markets, finding instruments like these all across the crypto market, then maybe the market will feel and look rewarding to you, guys. Now, remember, market is a place which is your own reflection. If the market is looking confused, it's because you are confused. If the market is looking bullish, it's because maybe you are bullish as well, guys. Imagine market as a spirit bomb, right? Yesterday I was trying to explain this thing to my younger brother itself, and the best way I can put this one forward is by considering this thing as spirit bomb, guys. Now, do you know spirit bomb? Dragon Ball Z for you guys. Spirit bomb. Now you can consider market like a spirit bomb, right? It's a culmination, it's an energy of all the buyers and sellers which are placing their bids and asks and just getting a market into a certain price point and maybe making the market go to the upside or the downside. So consider the market as a collective energy of people, and the more you try to front run the market, maybe you can come out profitable. But if you're constantly willing to front run the market, maybe the market will get the best of you. So which is why, guys, having a system and sticking to one single rule, which is the fact that take when the market is giving, right? Take when the market is giving. And when these things they come into fruition, I think that is something which will make you profitable down the line, right? And most importantly, having a system and situating yourself in a pretty stable environment and a comfortable environment is one of the good habits that you can inculcate in yourself as a trader, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to be winding this video up right here, and let me know down in the comments if you have any thoughts, questions and opinions regarding this instrument that I just talked about. I think it's pretty interesting, guys, and it's pretty brilliant what FTX is trying to do, right? And if you do want to support the channel, hit that referral link and like and subscribe and all the good thing, and I will catch all of you in the next video pretty soon. Bye for now.